Hey garden dreamers, welcome. It's snowing, yay! It's January 9th, so I wanted to show you guys how my garden's doing in this freezing weather. We've just had about 2 days of freezing weather and it's snowing right now. So I still have some green. I want to show you what stays green in the freezes and what's dead, but we'll come back. So let's go to my garden. Over here, I made my makeshift greenhouse. My husband had put some 2 hooks. I'll show you some video, but we get really strong winds here and it blew apart. So I just put some poles and covered some of my plants with the plastic. I have some marigolds, some geraniums, aptenias, and vincas, some flowers in here. I didn't mind if they died or not. I mean, I want them to live, but the rest of my citrus trees, they were in here also, but again, the wind was getting crazy and it's too cold, so now I put them in my husband's gym over here. These are my citrus trees. I threw them in my husband's gym for now. And they were actually doing really good in there outside in my makeshift greenhouse. It does have a lot of new growth and some flowers coming out. This is an orange tree. It's a, let's see, which one's this one? A clementine mandarin. And this is my lemon mayer tree. This is lemon mayer. And then this is another orange tree over here with a lot of flower buds also. They smell so good. This one's an Arizona sweet orange. So that's what I threw in here for now. Oh, there's some lemons coming up. Let's go to my flower garden. Let's see. Most of the vincas have frozen. These are my pin cushions right here. And those kind of stay evergreen in the winter. My ranunculus are coming out right here. All my zinnias have died. These are my cosmos. They've all frozen already. I took most of the seeds out. But that stays pretty green. The pin cushions, like I said, and then the ranunculus are coming out. Let's see what else. Dill stays green, but after this freeze, all my dill looks kind of wonky. These are now my favorite. I bought 2 more this year because these stay evergreen and they're the first flower to come out in the spring for me, as well as these African daisies. I love those. They're still blooming right now. Everything else is pretty much dead. My marigolds have died. These are my mums, and I just leave the dry part here to protect all the greenery coming down here to protect it from the cold. So come April, or actually March, I'll cut them down and then the green will still be down there. These are more of my African daisies, and you see how they stay evergreen even if it's cold. I love those. I'm probably gonna buy some more. Over here in the back, I have some ranunculus coming out over here. All the green you see, those are ranunculus. A couple of vincas still alive, and then all my cosmos and zinnias have died, but I'm just leaving them there. I'll cut them out in springtime. I'm leaving all this dead stuff for the buggies to hide out so they can have a little warm shelter. Over here I have some greenery, which is the dill, but it got kind of sad after today's freeze. And then these are my 2 apple trees. This one is it's Fuji and Gala apple. Is that what I'm growing? Fuji and Gala? I think so. Anyway, we covered it with these, but this one was a little too big. I do have to, what's it called? Cut a lot of these branches off of my tree come next month, February. And over here, I still have some marigolds still chugging along. And the purple ones, the plumbago, is still going. And this one over here in the corner, that is bougainvillea. And that one might die completely, but they always come back in the summer. So that's what my flower garden looks like right now. Let's go to my vegetable garden, which is nothing much is happening. So I already took this off. It used to be watermelons. I took those down. These snap peas are still going strong. There's a snap pea right there. It even has a flower. I had it full of sunflowers, but those are gone. Nothing much happening. There's some onions growing on over here. These are onions from last year that are coming out. And I have some of the vegetable garden covered. See if it's, this one is my bell pepper. And I have it covered. There's some new leaves coming out over here. So it seems to be okay for now. We'll see if she survives this winter. I had this thing, but it already ripped, so I had a blanket over it. Some dill that I had here that was very pretty, but I think that this freeze finding was too much for it. And a bunch of, these are garlic. These are garlics that are growing. My corn didn't do too well. I put micro clover here to give it some nitrogen. This is a weed that I have to keep coming and pulling out. I don't know what that is. It doesn't belong there. My lettuce has kind of frozen. This is my mulberry tree. It's deciduous, so the leaves fall out, but they'll come back. These are my carrots and some more lettuce. And I have more garlic growing there. This was supposed to be broccoli, I think, but I don't know if it's gonna grow or not. And then I had another bell pepper here that I chopped down, and I'm hoping will survive. It looks like there's some new leaves coming out, so hopefully it will come back in spring. If not, I'm still going to grow some indoors. If you want to see that video, I'll connect it over here. So that's what's going on in my garden right now. I'm in El Paso, Texas, zone 8A. It's like 20 something degrees right now. And that's what's happening here. Don't laugh at me. That's it. I'll see you guys later.